Kachunga, everybody, Kachunga. The Rev, Ain't No Vicar is here once again for my Saturday evening live feed show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my wild hair, which will be coming off in about 3 months' time. So, September, October, November, about 4 months' time. Coming off. And you'll be going, oh, what's happened to him? Matron Young going there again. So, as I always say, I always start the show with the show is brought to you today by me. And if you enjoy the show and you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, if you want to know when the show's coming out on air, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ding dong. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you ring that bell, matron. Ring. Really, yes. So we're going to start the show with, I'm not going to go through what I've been saying for the last 3 or 4 shows, that what I go through to bring you these bad jokes, I have to suffer in silence as I go through these bad puns, bad puns. They really are so bad. Ooh, bad puns. They really are so bad. Yes, really. So I will start. Here they come. Are you ready for these? Are you really ready for these bad puns? Breathe in. Now with me. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Here we go. The puns are about to begin. Are you ready? What do you call a hippie's wife? Mrs. Hippie. No, I hate Russian dolls. Apart from the TV show. There's a TV show called Russian Doll. Really good. I recommend you watch it. But go back to the pun. What do you call? No, I did that pun wrong. I really do. I hate Russian dolls. Do you know why? Because they're so full of themselves. Oh, yeah. What do you give to a sick lemon? Lemonade. Ooh. That's a bad one, even for me to say that. That's a really bad one. Why did the can crusher quit his job? Because it is really depressing. Ugh. Why does Peter Pan always fly? Because he never lands. Never lands. I have an addiction to cheddar cheese. It's true. It's true. It's only mild. I was sitting in traffic the other day. Probably why I got run over. Well, there's the bad jokes out of the way. Yes, no Ross this week. I'm sorry, but there's no Ross this week. But that's why I could just throw the thing away and have madness, as they say, and as they say. And the title of the show this week is my week that was. Now, I had a good week. I've had 4 weeks at work this week where my colleague's been on holiday. Well, most of the month he's been on holiday. The other time he's not been there. And I've been covering his work. Very, very tiring month. Very, very tiring. But next week I'm at my warehouse. My warehouse. Yeah, respect in my warehouse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. So I'm back. I've been doing my version of Mario Kart, as I said. I had to pull out of the actual racing at the end because my back went twang when someone accidentally hit me twice oh, really did hurt. I'll tell you, I got bad back anyway, but oh, really did hurt. I don't think I'll go karting again. I can only just fit in the frigging go kart. Honestly, it's like my knees was sticking out over the top. I only just fit in the go karts. But yeah, and we went out for a nice little couple of drinks afterwards. That was nice. But last night I went to saw a very good friend of mine sing. Respect to Matt Blunt, and he is brilliant, brilliant. He sings in a group called the Soul Traders, and obviously by the group name, they sing soul music. Soul man, yeah. So in a way, he's a soul man. He's a soul man. He's a soul man. He's a soul man. Yeah, yeah. He is absolutely fantastic. He's it's the first time I've seen him sing, and he is, believe me, he just blew my mind. He's absolutely well done, mate. I'll wait till next time. And yes, he had me dancing on the floor. Dancing on the floor. That's something I don't normally do. Yeah, he actually had me dancing. So that's how good. That's how good. That's how good. Good. Goody goody two shoes. Goody goody two shoes. Rainy. Rainy. Oh yeah, it was brilliant last night. Um, I can hear some songs going on. I played some songs with the Blues Brothers. And the funniest part is before they started their act, the music that was being played was TV adverts, TV shows. And we honestly God, we were playing name that in the TV show on the tune. You got Black Beauty, Black Beauty, yeah, Black Beauty. And I was not almost as good as the main event, but it was fun. It was fun playing that. Tried new cider last night, strawberry and rhubarb. A bit too bitter for me. Roz liked it, but me is a bit too bitter. I stuck to what I like as usual. I shouldn't have really had cider last night because once in a while, I'm allowed to let go and misbehave a little bit, really. Anyway, and now the news again. People know something else. I found this week. People know that I'm a comic collector and write me on comic stories as well. Hence, on the same channels I do these videos on, there's another one called Star Chasers. It's me reading out the story that I've been writing for years and years and years and years and years. Watch it. You might enjoy it. It's just me reading a story. I don't. Once upon a time, oh my God, I'm sounding like Lord Grossman. Once upon a time, this happened in the story. Let's look through the keyhole. Yes. It's what I came across when I was going with my books today. When I first got into reading American comics, and I don't classify. Everyone knows that the comic that got me into reading comics, well, into comic to get reading, was Transformers. But that was Transformers UK, and to me that stands alone. And although it featured stories from America, I never actually read those. I read them in the British form, obviously, but I never read the original American ones until I found a comic shop. But before I found that comic shop, on the market in Northampton, there was a chap who sold comics there. And the first comic I ever brought for myself, American, was Fantastic Four. And when I was going through my books, because I'm a bloke, if I go to the loo, I like to read something whilst I'm on the loo. Because I'm not going to be there for a while. It's not me being rude. It's I'm going to sit here, and I'll read something whilst I'm there. So I'd like to read books in the loo. And like this one, this is a reprint in collected form. It's a reprint of the very first storyline I read when I first got the first Fantastic Four. So this is like, oh, I'll be reading it and I'll be, oh, memories, memories of things of these things, things of these things. So yeah, there's something else I've been doing this week. Apart from that, I can't really come out with too much exciting information because it's how can I put it? It's been work really. So that was my week. That was my exciting week. That was, and now something completely different. And as you know, this show is unscripted. This show is unscripted. So I go by what's on my mind. I go by what's on my mind. And I saw in the papers the other day, I don't do politicians, you know that I don't do politics. Well, obviously, I do politics. I'm taking it now. But Boris just apparently has closed down Parliament. Why? For Brexit. We all voted to come out. So just come out. Why this flamming all over the place? If they asked us to vote you guys to do something, you should do it. That's what you're paid for. So, I'll tell you what I did see earlier on this week, which is funny. Obviously I can't show you it. It's on YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. But I go into YouTube and tap in Talking Bear. It was I had tears running down my face. I first saw this and it just said bear causes self-injury with a bit of elastic, and I watched it and chuckled to myself because he pulls rubbing his face and it's plastic head around in it. And on the floor went, oh, it hurts. And human nature, you laugh at these sort of things, at misfortune of others. You shouldn't really laugh because you shouldn't laugh at the misfortune of others. It's not right. It's not right. But then somebody did some voice acting for it and did voice acting of the bear. And it reminds me of another YouTube video I saw where someone did some voice acting for a dog. And he was telling the dog what's in the fridge and he's going to give it to the cat. And he was like voicing the dog. And it was so funny. I pissed myself when I was watching that for the first time. And I had the same reaction to this one with the bear. If you ever get a chance to see it, watch it. It's absolutely tears running down my cheeks. It is that funny. It is that funny. Funny. Don't ask me what accent that was. I have no idea what accent that comes from. So I don't know. I'm just checking the football scores, you see, because we have a pontoon at work, and Man City needed to score 1 goal, and they've got 4. Liverpool have to get 2 goals, and they've got 2 at the moment, but they're still playing. They've got another half to go yet, so I reckon they're going to score again. So on it at the moment, Adrian, yes. And now for something completely different. Woo, different. Yes, as the story goes. The story. Yes. Now, as suspected, I was not expecting anyone to be joining me live today. I wasn't expecting it because it's beautiful weather. You can see that. That's the weather outside. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm expecting a lot of people to be down the beach today, getting their tans all over, making themselves really nice. So I decided to talk to the camera as if there's no one there anyway, and we'll go from there. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You'll know that I also, people who watch this video, who know me, know that I am a medium. And I don't like to say I'm a medium in training, because any medium, whether they've been going for a year or 2 years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years or Jeff Khan, we're always in training. Always. I've been training for coming up to a year and over a half. So we have our first demonstration. We have our first demonstration in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The Eyes of the Dragon will be doing a demonstration in 2 weeks in the Royal Oak in Knowledwater, just on the outskirts of Exeter. If you're free, please come. It's only a £5 to get in for a couple of hours entertainment. Drinky poos at the pub, if you know, so you can have enjoy yourself. So if you want to come along, please come. Please, yeah, please, yeah, yeah. Now, question for you. You've heard me sing. You've heard me do my bad singing when I'm doing my Sledgehammer or other songs. What songs do you sing to when you got your earphones in? The songs you listen to, and I've seen people that sit in the. Sure, this is what I see when I see someone sitting on a bus with earphones. And after a while, they start going. And then as the tunes come on, all of a sudden, one song will come on, and they'll start going. Bum, 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 bum. They forget that there's people around on watching. They really do. They forget there's people around watching, and they start singing to the tune. Now, bear with me a minute, because I put those earphones on, and my hair's just gone nuts again. My hair's just gone nuts. Just give me 2 seconds to do 3, or 2, 3, 4. Enough of that. My hair is back under control. My hair is back under control. So yes, the question is, what's your favourite song that you listen to? You can't help but sing along to it. Now, I was actually just singing one of the songs that I like, and I can't think of the name of the song. I can't think of the name of the song. Bum 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 bum. Traveling somewhere, we keep coming up. There's amusement in the air, baby. I don't care, because dreaming sends me on. Life goes on. We can see it on Ning Stone. Name it on. Name it on. Yes, basically, what I'm trying to say is when you sing songs to one that's playing in the ear off, how often do you end up singing the different words? And then you become so convinced the words are right that you think you've written them wrong. Honestly, you do. I've done that loads of times. There's one song that actually have changed the words, and it's Living Next Door to Alice. You see, because originally this song used to go "Living next door to Alice," but then it goes on, and then people who just sing or listen to the song, they added a little line in there, a little line. And then the song sort of went, "Living next door to Alice," and then people shout, "Alice, who the beep is Alice?" Yeah, so yeah, yeah. They did. Honestly, they did. That's why, that's what I mean by adding words in, and then you get like a new line in the song. It's like the unofficial version. Unofficial version. Unofficial version. Oh, no, no, no. La, da, da. Got my everyone knows I'm a wrestling fan, and I haven't been able to watch wrestling now for 4 weeks. You know why? It's because last month when I went to pay, they decided that the card wasn't going to work. And then to follow it up, they then decided that not only is the card not going to work, they won't let it work. I had to open up a new account on the WWE network so I can watch wrestling again. And it's a pain in the ass, a whole new code. But the good news is I get the 3 month thing again. I get a 3 month. So, at the present moment, I was watching wrestling before the show. When I finished doing this live feeds, I go to the loo, I come back, I'll be watching NXT Takeover. Yes, yes, went off as that thinking show was coming on air. I was like, no, no. I was angry. I've been able to watch other things instead. But saying that, I have watched The Lost Boys, which was very, very good. There's other shows that I've been watching that I've watched. Another Life on Netflix. I've been watching that. Whichever show on Netflix I watch. I've been watching Whose Lines It Anyway in America, seasons 5 and 6. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. It really is. Oh. But now I can go back, playing catch up, watching wrestling. And as Roz will tell you, this is me watching wrestling. I'll be sitting like this. Watching wrestling. I was watching that. Brilliant, hatred. Brilliant. It's brilliant. And I suddenly think, what happened? I fell asleep. It's because I get so comfy on the sofa. I've done that in films where, how many times do you do that? You watch a film on TV or you're watching a series, and it could be a film you've seen so many times, and it's because you've seen it so many times you relax when you watch it, and halfway through you can go. In fact, but I've done this when I've gone like in picking up the driver in a truck. I'll be sitting in the cab and it'll be like, and after all, when you've done that kind of couple of times, sort of fading away, you then try to stay awake to make it look like you're being entertainment. So eyes like you're forcing your eyes open, fall asleep. And off you go. And then you wake up as the film finishes. You think, really? I've missed my favourite part. I missed my favourite part. So as we go along, I've babbled on for long enough. I have babbled on for long enough. Long enough. It's time to say farewell. It's time to say farewell. And I like to say to those that are going to watch this show later, please hit the like button if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, if you've bumped into the show by mistake, you just watch me babble on and you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. And if you want to know when these videos are coming out, you please ring that bell, ring the bell, ding dong, ding a ling a ling. And most importantly of all, tell your friends about it. Tell them about it. Tell them about Joe. Tell them how funny it is, and now it's time for me to go. Chibble up, my friends, chibble up. This is Tread Rev signing off, and I ain't no vicar. Bye bye.